good day! How are you all today? I myself am pretty excited because we're going to continue where we last left off in Fallout 4. I will say, if I'm remembering correctly, we were in the middle of heading ourselves to the Dunwich Borers to get rid of that quest and get ourselves another settlement on the list. And that's probably what I'm going to be focused on for the foreseeable future. Getting as many settlements as possible. Regardless of that, I am pretty excited because I feel like we've got to that point to where we can handle certain things. Obviously, if we come across an enemy that's got a skull on it, we're probably just dead if it hits us once. But we're farther than we have been up to this point, if I'm not mistaken. And I think we'll be able to make good progress. Oh, I didn't realize there was a thing there. And I gotta be careful with how much stuff I loot because I might have to drop a few things. But yeah, I'm primarily focused on stealth and luck. I need to probably level up luck a little bit more. I think it's level 37 that I need to get the final level of Idiot Savant. But yeah, my goal for today is just to make as much progress as possible on getting certain settlements set up. Maybe start heading our way towards Diamond City. I'm a little bit nervous about that because I still don't think we're quite ready enough to go that far south. Because, as you may or may not be aware, in this game, the farther you go to the southeast, the more difficult creatures and entities you come across. So, like, up at the very tippy top of the map, upper left, i.e. the northwest, you're going to be coming across, like, level 1 bloatflies, rad roaches, stuff like that. All the way down to the southeast, you're coming across queen mirelurks and shit like that. Also, I've utilized grenades more than I think I ever have before in this playthrough, which is actually kind of awesome, and it's been helping me out a little bit. There are a couple occasions where I've utilized a grenade and it hasn't helped me at all, but that's not that big of an issue for me. Just more of user error than anything else because I'm not quite used to utilizing grenades in this game. Probably gonna be going for like 4 hours tonight and then wrapping up for the evening because I have a little bit of a headache. But we'll see how I feel in a couple hours from now. It all depends. Let's check the map really fast. I want to see where I'm at. Yeah, this is the farthest we've been so far. And we gotta head up here to the Dunwich Borers. If I'm not mistaken, isn't there like a city up in this vicinity somewhere? Yeah, whatever. I'm not too concerned at all about it. I'm gonna be relatively careful because I hate the cities. The cities always are that much more dangerous. Well, I mean... Probably don't need that many, but might as well just take him out. Alright, that feels good. We are starting to come across people that are using combat rifles. So, that's good to know. Means we're coming across more dangerous individuals, i.e. higher level individuals. I do want to level up my intelligence a little bit so I can get ammo production going on at some point in the future. Hey, 38 caliber ammunition, that's awesome. Let's go to the inventory and drop a whole bunch of shit that we're not going to utilize. Like, I want to keep this because this is a pretty high duty shotgun. These we can drop easily enough, same for this. I'll try and keep those. Apparel. I'm not wearing the... Oh. Don't need that army helmet. Want to keep the other stuff. We have antibiotics if we need them. I almost said antibiotics. Let's sort this by weight. And drop some shit that we really don't need right now. The less stuff it has, the more likely I am just to drop it. I mean, the steel is nice to have, but steel is relatively cheap. And a can actually gives us more steel than that, and it weighs less. Infusion cores, nice. We're almost to level 31. It's going to be a little bit of inventory management, unfortunately. What'd you find, dog meat? Oh, some goodies. Good job. Reward money, love to see that. Can we make anything? Bleed out stuff, some traps. Nothing really that screams to me right now. I'm picking up the pistols because that gives us ammunition. I don't know how many people are aware or not aware of that, but like, for example, we just picked up that 12 ammunition, so now we have 210. We're gonna pick up the short combat rifle. Now we have 228 rounds spare, aside from the 24 that are in the pistol right now. Suppressed immunity, weakness. Weakness sucks, but I'm not too concerned about it. Having Ada would allow us to store most, if not all, of our things with her, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. I'm more concerned with trying to get to the Dunwich Boars. Maybe I can backtrack, worst case scenario, and then go from there. Oh shit. There's a way I can deal with this peacefully, I think.
This ain't a charity. 500 caps or you ain't going anywhere.
We can't afford that. Please. What?
But I didn't even, I just crouched.
Thanks, stranger. That's more than most would have done.
It's fine.
You saved our lives. Thank you.
I keep forgetting that when there's stuff like that, if you crouch down, it aggroes them. I kind of panicked a little bit and dropped way more ammunition than I intended to there. But we're still fine. The lag spikes are annoying, but I don't really care too much about them. Oh, there's a piece of power armor up there. Utility protectrons. Not too concerned about that. Don't think I can actually get up there. At least not from that angle. Ooh. XO1 power armor, you don't say. Little bit of a shame that it's not a full set, but I'm sure we'll be able to come across another series of XO1. I wonder if there's anybody that sells XO1 or just sells power armor in general. Maybe there's a way that I could make power armor parts. I have one fusion core. I can probably get more. We do have a helmet, so that means we have a light to go along with this. Super mutant. Alright. 10mm we're kind of running low on, which sucks. I think this might be a settlement that I could actually take over. Let's focus on the Dunwich boars. Yeah. No, I can't hide forever, actually. Especially when I put you down. Pop, pop, make them drop. I know there's mines. I don't really need to be worried about the mines because of the ability I think I have. At least I think I have the ability to not activate mines and stuff like that. I think I hit every single shot there. That makes me happy. Well, that's a little bit concerning. Shit. Ah, nice job, dog meat. Sounded more like a dinosaur there than anything else. Gotta level up. Love to see that.
Gonna find you, human. I can smell you out there.
We took out the legendary super mutant. That is bad.
What? Scared already? I smell your fear, human.
Yeah, no, you're right to smell that fear. Hammer. Hammer has a... Dumbass. Unyielding metal left arm. Maybe. I thought there was a Rocket Man around here. Well, since still caution means we have some more people to worry about. Well, less people, more mutant hounds. You did good, dog mate. You did real good. You basically distracted him long enough for me to get the kill. I mean, this is a beast of a weapon. I think it's the best sledgehammer you can possibly have, or the best melee weapon, even though it's slow, or one of the better melee weapons. Maybe I'm mistaken. Can drop that easily enough. The missile launcher I kind of want to keep, even though it's maybe not the best weapon. I don't have a missile launcher. Maybe I could drop the missiles.
Human, did you make the machine work?
The human doesn't talk in this one, I remember that.
Fist, this is Hammer. I got a human to make the machine work. We found a good place. Already has walls and water. Some human made a tiny room underground with many good things inside. Send more people so we can raid more. We give you these guns for trade. Okay, human. Make the machine stop recording now. Human! Not time for sleep! Stop bleeding and work the machine! Ah, fine. Hammer will fix it.
That's funny. You hear him get absolutely demolished. I don't want the damn pins, I want the money. I want the money! I'm gonna have to be a little bit less collected with my junk. What can I level up? Maybe strength? Screw it. I'm not going to be able to utilize them. It's not a special missile launcher. It's not worthwhile to me. Alright, that should be everybody. We just need to find a tiny room. Found a tiny room. Oh, a ripper. Okay, nice. I love how just the short amount of time we've been messing around over here has already given me a half hour of shit to work with. There's a bed here we can sleep on, which is awesome. I need to drop that ball peen hammer, but we'll take care of that later. Wayne's terminal. Made it home. Oh, I remember this now. Oh.
Won't be able to pick this.
Alright. Don't need that. Maybe? No. Definitely not. I mean, we have shotgun shells we could utilize, but we don't need it. I need to head back to base to drop this shit off. Really? A locked first aid? I'm okay with that. There we are.
Yes. Hey.
There we are.
Sweet. Hey.
Hey, dog meat, you got any, got anything there? Fusion cores. You can take one of those. Alright, I think we cleared out this area. Maybe I'll be able to come back here in the morning or whatever. Could have gone to sleep and rested. Like, like, how do I say this? Not saved it, but saved it and established stuff in a way to where we're not gonna die and, like, lose all the progress. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna head back to Sanctuary, drop all of our shit off, and then come back all the way over here. Maybe pick up Ada. I don't know. We're taking way less damage. Also, I want to drop off this armor, I think. We're getting very close to the Dunwich Borers. That's a little annoying.
Don't think I can pick this.
I'll have to upgrade that later. I would have sworn there was a thing here. Another stealth boy. I'll have to come back here to clear out more shit. Lots of saves here. I'm gonna eat and drink some stuff. I'll have to go over this place with a fine-tooth comb later. I would have sworn that there was a settlement thing here, but I'm not too concerned. You know what? Well, I'm thinking about it. Eat one of those and give me... Where's my purified water? Right there. There we go. Now, let's head back to Sanctuary. I'll have to look for the distress signal later. So many mines around this area. Radiation? Huh. Probably should just follow the road because it is a little bit safer. But at the same time, I'm more concerned with getting back to Sanctuary at my earliest convenience, so that's what I'm gonna try and do. Hopefully we don't run afoul of any big baddies while we head our way back to Sanctuary to store up on stuff. I know exactly where we're at now. Yeah, we should be fine. It's funny, while the map of this place feels big, it's actually really not that big. Like, yeah, sure, it feels massive, and it feels like sometimes it takes days to get to a place. But in all honesty, it's a relatively short walk. It just feels like it's longer because a lot of the time I'm like doing stuff like this, like using power armor, and I don't want to sprint with power armor because that takes up a lot of core usage to do that. Mind you, we also have an increase of 10% of said core usage, so that's something to keep in mind. The back and forth is probably some of the most time-consuming / annoying stuff that we have to do in this playthrough. I mean, I'm not bothered by it because it just gives us time to discuss things, think about what we want to do for our next move, go from there, as long as we don't, you know, get obliterated or anything like that. And it's just a way to chill out if there was just a really close fight or something like that. Plus, it allows us to make sure areas remain cleared out. Not that that actually is something we really have to be worried about when we're this far north. Also, yes, as you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit more confident with how we were one-shotting a couple of those Rust Devils and stuff like that, so now I'm starting to think about heading south. I would love to get another set of XO1, or not another set of XO1, but a right arm of XO1 and a left leg of XO1. Or, my bad, it's the opposite of that. Because of the way the picture looks, it looks like we're looking at the back of our character from the right-hand corner. So we need a right and a left. Right leg and a left arm. Yeah, this is still cleared out, so that's good. For some odd reason, I remember fighting a behemoth around this area. Maybe it was just like a spawn that occurs at some point. I'll check that. I don't know why I'm checking this because I can't really loot it, even though it has seemingly refreshed again. Yeah, this place refreshed. Like, it's weird how these storage containers seemingly refresh every day. It's a little bit exploitive to keep looting them. But in all honesty, I'm okay with stuff like that. Like simple stuff like that doesn't really matter. Sure, it can give us a couple more caps. Sure, it can do this. But I don't really consider it that exploitive. The kind of stuff that I'm thinking about is like utilizing potions and alchemy and not alchemy, enchanting to make yourself Death, the destroyer of worlds, or like selling one piece of ammunition to some place and then buying it back and then selling it again and doing some weird thing to where you could get infinite money or infinite ammunition by buying 100 things of ammunition and then selling 1,000 without a single bit of ammunition actually leaving your inventory, but your ammo still keeps going into, like, you keep just getting ammo. It's a weird little exploit you can do. I don't remember how to do it, but I accidentally came across it one time when I just like kept going to the same supplier and selling / buying ammunition. I accidentally sold a piece of ammunition and I bought it back, then I sold it again, then I bought it back again. It was like this weird combination where then it glitched out and like I could earn caps without actually selling it, like without actually exchanging the currency. But the only problem is I did it in such a way to where I didn't have enough ammo. At least this was back before I realized how easy it is to actually gain ammo. And I was like, well, shit, how do I fix this? And I reloaded the save to do so. Yeah, weakness kind of sucks, but I'm gonna stick around for a little bit because of the compromised immunity we currently have. Make sure we get ourselves a little bit more time wasted with that, so we're not like popping an antibiotic and then all of a sudden we get a new disease we have to worry about, one that's worse than weakness. Yeah, weakness does suck. It's taking 20% more damage, especially on this difficulty. But it's one of those things I'm not too concerned about. Because, well, weakness does suck. We can deal with the stuff easily enough. Hold on, I'm checking some stuff out. I'm pretty sure that person right there. Oh.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
They're not all on the roof, are they? I mean, I have 8 people here. Yeah, whatever. 3 of them.
I'm new around here. I wanted in.
3 of them are
Let's trade.
different.
Okay.
Not different. What's the word I'm looking for? That. The supply lines. That's what the issue is. See, I need to keep in mind about the supply line setup because we have an individual going to Abernathy, Starlight, and Sanctuary. Then we need to utilize somebody for 10 pennies to go to Outpost Demonja, and then from Starlight to there, I think. These places can get linked up. I need to, like, I really do need to go through and get more resources and stuff like that so I could set up the settlements properly. And get ourselves more happiness with some of our settlers. Probably don't need any more dogs or cats. I could probably scrap the those cages. Gunners. Sorry, dog. Need to be a little bit more careful with my aim here. Make sure our health stays high as well. I love how I seem to come along just as we're getting raided every single time. Please stop messing around with my farm. Auto pistol, 10mm auto pistol is what they're utilizing. Not as bad as it could have been. Let's check the farm to make sure nothing broke. They got my potato. Doesn't look like they got the mut fruit or the corn or the razor grain.
Thanks for your help, pal.
They are. Am I hearing more gunfire? Dog meat.
Hey.
RT, that's good. E. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a slog back to base. Not that it's that much of a slog considering we're literally right around the corner. But yeah, the XO1, if I'm not mistaken, might not look the best, but it does seem to be some of the best, health-wise. Have to make some slight adjustments. That is not what I wanted to do. At least we didn't start unequipping our armor and stuff like that. That would have been a bit annoying. Compensator. Auto armor. I mean, some of the best we got right there. Full stock. Drum magazine, not a quick eject drum. A short scope.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
Extended blade. Ooh, we need blacksmith rank 3.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about. Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
I don't know why she seems to be stuck over here, but whatever. She's not really that annoying. Let's see what we get for pistols. Actually. I think we're missing out on the shotgun. That's a shame. Oh well. These are 2 automatic laser pistols, and because they're automatic laser pistols, we'll put them in the automatic side of the locker. This is more of an assault rifle type thing. Grenades can go as well. That's a lot of frag grenades, actually. Let's take 3 with us. I mean, we could take some plasma grenades. We got 3 plasma grenades. That's 300 damage right there. I'm almost tempted to drop the suppressed 10mm. We do have a lot of 10mm though. Lots of fusion cores. Oh wow, that's kind of hilarious. They're both at 45. Oh, that's right. The halt, yeah. 308. Silent. We could replace the 10mm with this bad boy because we are getting a lot of 308. We could also turn it into a 50 cal just death trooper type weapon. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. Double damage if target has a full health. That could do a lot of one-shots. This we're gonna boost up and wear. I wanted to check to make sure that there was any metal armor that we could just rip some stuff off. Rip some stuff off of. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. I need armor. $16 and $9. I don't think that's good enough. $18 and $28. Yeah, that's not gonna be good enough, unfortunately. The best we can do is 24 and 15. 24 and 15. Little bit more damage resistance, like for the energy wise, but the effect is way better. It's a little bit of a reduction of defense, it really is, but I honestly think it's more worthwhile to use this like that because of the fact that it gives us 35% of an increase. If we did the math on that, would that up to 35, not 35% increase, but the 35 in general. So this is for emergency situations. I think I'll keep it. Anything that gives me charisma, or hats with charisma. Because I want to use all the clean suits for, my workers. My shopkeepers, not my workers. My apologies. I mean, not apologies, but... It's really funny that I didn't even intend for this, but it seems like the ghouls are going to be our shopkeepers. I hope she's not gonna say some shit about,
Hi.
helping you.
Thanks for your help
Damn it.
fighting them off.
I was glad to help.
I'm sure I've got something.
Okay,
you
never
need.
mind. It didn't do the
Let's see
dumb
what you
thing.
have.
Here's what I've got.
Alright. Short shielded. Recoil. Narrow spread. I guess we'll keep the long barrel. I almost want to use this shotgun. I'll keep it as a main weapon. How heavy is a ripper? 6. Need to drop off some of our fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. We'll do that later, though.
Hi.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I've got.
You got anything chest? Leaded, painted. Got a lot of Assaultron stuff. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, we just got to level 31, so it's gonna be a minute before we level up again. We'll need to make actual shops in the future, I think. Military paint's tempting. But I think we'll do Minuteman because Minuteman is free. Oh! We can't do Minuteman. We can do Vault Tech. Or military. I guess Vault Tech it is.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
Kind of like it. The 8 is what's weighing me down.
Seems to be growing well.
Got work to do. Can't talk.
Probably don't need nearly as much food as we have right now from here, but we'll keep this as like a main food supplier for the time being. Mama Murphy stuck on that pump, water pump. I could probably sell these fruits and stuff like that to the shops. Vault 88 is a new vault. That must be a DLC thing. If she comes across any other issues, I'll have to make adjustments. Oh. Totally forgot about looting the gunners we came across. Speaking about gunners we came across, we're probably going to have to take out the cages as well. We can delay a little bit for that. Oh, we lost our Brahmin! Fuck! That's annoying. I mean, I could let one of our Brahmins survive then. in that case, instead of taking them out immediately. What was I doing? Selling some shit. Tired from a lack of sleep? That's fine, we can deal with that.
Mama Murphy's as good as her word, kid.
Eh, we'll let them stack up. Let me make sure it's all good here. Oh, no power. Really? There we go. Everybody else got power? I thought it was weird that we had one of the Brahmin, but not the rad sags. We'll let this Brahmin live. That was weird. All right.
If you're looking for armor, I may have something you can use.
I'll take a look, sure.
Let me know.
Excuse me.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I've...
Should buy some ammunition. Ooh, you have a lot more money. $5,000 caps. Makes me very happy. Let's store the rest of our aid and then take ourselves a bit of a sleep. And go from there. We want to make sure we drop off everything that is plant-based in here, like always. Meat goes below this. Pre-established meals go to our left. Drinks go there, and Nuka-Cola goes here. Do we have any Nuka-Cola? I'll keep a quantum on me. We're about to get into a decent fight area, so I want to be prepared for that in an emergency situation. We want the cram to go there. We'll keep the canned dog food on us, I guess. I need to drop off some of these mentats. Stingwing meat, soft shell Mirelurk, Rad Stag, Rad Roach. This is all stuff that we probably shouldn't really just be dropping like we are. The Mutant Hound meat, Mongrel Dog, Mole Rat, Iguana Bits, Death Claw Steak, we'll drop one off there. Brahmin meat. The drinks can go here. Maybe I should keep these two on me. I mean, maybe one of them on me. Really fast, I want to check something. Is it technically a chemistry thing? Refreshing beverage requires chemist, number 1. Removes all rads and cures addictions. I need to get chemist. For sure. What is that going to require us to get? Probably more intelligence, for sure. I'm going to start focusing on intelligence, I think. We need level 34 for Idiot Savant. Intelligence. No? Where the hell is Chemist at? Oh no, it is intelligence. 7 int. Oof. Idiot Savant might not have been the most useful. Like, I mean, I could get a couple of levels right now if I wanted to waste a lot of materials. And there's a part of me that does not want to do that right now. We're at 117 weight right now. Yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, we could go for a lot longer than 10 hours, because 10 would be... No, 12 hours would be 11:30 p.m. 16 hours of sleep is a ridiculous amount of time, but I'm going to do this for a multitude of reasons. Oh, 11 a.m. My bad. It always worries me when it takes a long time for it to go through. Like, I feel like something's going to be coming up. Wait a minute. Oh no, I already dealt with that. Never mind. I was worried that one of my settlements was going to be under attack, but this is fine. It'll be... Ooh, 3 a.m. when we wake up. A little annoying. Not bad, but a little annoying. I better feel well rested. Let me check something really fast. Abernathy Farm has 8 people. Nuka World Transit Center's outside the map, so that's definitely DLC stuff. I need to send some people to Starlight. I need to send some people to Taffington Boathouse, Tenpenny's Bluff, and we'll be good there, but we'll do that stuff later. Irish Ride Industries Shipyard. Alright. Well, we're headed over here to Dunwich. If we get there, cool. If not, not too concerned about it. We've made an hour's worth of progress so far, and we haven't died once. That makes me a pleased pickle. Truly, it does. In the future, I'll definitely have to set some more stuff up, and I'll have to be ready to buy, like, steel shipments and stuff like that. Which, we're at that point to where I believe we can just make those purchases and sell some of our fruits/vegetables for wicked profit. Speaking of fruits and vegetables for wicked profit, I probably should hit the Abernathy Farm really fast. Even though it's one of those things that's like, we don't have to do that, I kind of want to. And I want to do that to see if stuff stacks. Like if I hit this, there'll be a lot of mut fruit, or will it be just one day's worth, or one cycle's worth of produce? I do not know, but we're going to find out in a moment, for sure. I need to check something really quickly, so I'm all tabbing. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my screen. Okay, good. I know it was a little bit late to check on that, but I was like, man, I really hope I'm not muted right now. That would be like an hour and 13 minutes of just me doing nothing. I mean, it'd be a good way for me to potentially talk over top of this. I could do that.
I don't think we've met.
What do we got here? 12 beds, some water, some food, and we're good.
Need something?
Seems to be growing well.
What's going on?
What do you need?
I need to assign someone to this. Hey, go check. Wait there. Come on. What do you need?
What I need is I need to set up a thing, it looks like. Resources, misc.
Got it.
30 food has been signed.
Sure.
Oh. Abernathy.
Okay.
Sure.
Food. I think we have enough carrots, razor grain. That's a little bit of a waste of materials, but whatever, it's not that big of a deal for me. Because we got one right here, and that's a lot more obvious than the other one was. Bring the shit back to base, drop it off, then continue on our very merry way.
Never seen hard work before?
Yeah, I do like going around and collecting the loot from these two places. This is something that I said I was going to do. From Red Rocket and Abernathy Farm, since they're close by.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
What's really funny is because the way that I have this set up, we're constantly going to be seeing people around here. Supply caravans, that is. For a minute, I thought that that duck ramen was a Mirelurk. Did I really just skip out on... I did. Damn, that's a shame and a half. Oh well, not that big of a deal. I wonder if weakness will naturally go away. I think diseases do naturally go away, but I just cannot quite remember because I normally just pop the antibiotics and I'm good to go. Is this assigned? It is assigned. What's really funny is I was actually looking up a long time ago, I looked up scavenging benches, right? And the whole shindig behind scavenging benches is basically that each scavenging bench, when assigned, gives you 2 items, random items, per day, right? And those 2 items they just like they keep stacking up until you get like what was it 100 200 something some number of items. I can't quite remember what it was. Regardless of that though, one of the things that I ended up finding out was for each idle person in your settlement you end up getting like +1 item per day, which is awesome, but at the same time, I'm not really, like, too hard up to get those randomized items, because we can wait for as many days as possible to get the stuff that we need to get. I want to drop off some of this purified water, because we really don't need that much on us. Bunch of purified water. Bunch of mutt fruit. So the farm's coming along nicely. Well, this farm and Abernathy farm. We're going to be getting a ridiculous amount of supplies from there. And I kind of want to make this mutt fruit focused. This being Red Rocket. Because, well, variety is all well and good. Which I'm going to have a little bit of variety. I kind of want there to be a ridiculous amount of mutt fruit. Mind you, this Red Rocket's kind of small, so we could ignore that. What we could do is we could just, like, make the Starlight Drive-In ridiculous when it comes to mud fruit, and whatever. Another farm that I need to set up. I basically need to set up more supply lines. We need to go to Starlight and set up a settlement over there. Or set the settlement up properly to have 12 beds and all that. It doesn't really matter for the time being, though. I'm satisfied. Just
Seems to be growing well.
there we go. There's our 6th gourd. Anyways, good to go. We'll probably end up selling that if we run along any traders or anything like that. Otherwise, we could drop them. I will say next week, now that I'm thinking about it, I might do back and forth instead of just like the switching that I'm doing. I might play a week of Neo, a week of Fallout 4, and go back and forth there. Or I might just do 2 days and 2 days instead of staggering the days like I have been. Like Monday and Tuesday might be Fallout, and then Wednesday and Thursday might be Neo. We'll see though. I do like playing multiple games a night though. That's something that I definitely want to try and keep up with when I'm like feeling up to it, obviously. I want to stick with Apex Legends for the rest of this season, I suppose. Maybe in the future what'll end up happening is I'll stick between Apex Legends and Let It Die. It's been quite some time since I played Let It Die. Hell, I might just make Let It Die a mainstay instead of a Switch game. We'll see though. That's one of those things where it all depends on how I'm feeling in the future. I was recently looking up one of those independent sites that like gives you statistics for the games that you play. And I was looking up like what games get me or garner me the highest viewerships. And it's kind of phenomenal to see like what games actually do get you more viewers than you would expect. Like Neo, I actually got a hell of a lot of viewers through Neo. This is probably not the most powerful sniper rifle, but it is the one that's set up the best, it looks like. So I'll just take everything and go from there. Damn it, dog meat. I heard the footsteps, and for a minute I thought it wasn't dog meat, and I was very concerned there. Interesting, that refreshes as well. It's kind of funny to me how certain things refresh while others do not. Like the Brahmin meat there refreshes while the Brahmin in the middle of the street doesn't. And I'm talking about the one in the one before Concord. Is it Concord? Yeah. We could go south a little bit to hit the junkyard as well. I know it's not a junkyard, but whatever. I wonder what the max level is for this game. And I wonder if there's a way to redo all of our stats. Because I would definitely do that if that was the case. There's a couple of stats that I can think of that I wanted to do differently. I mean, the ammo, if nothing else. Which, like I said, I'm more than likely going to end up dropping a lot of these weapons. And what's really funny is I think I'm more than okay with doing this because of how much shit I end up leaving behind. And I'm going to leave much more behind in the future for sure. We're already parched. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, some of the plants that you can come across, they don't get replenished, which is unfortunate. We need more frag grenades, so we have a total of 8 now. I really need to use frag grenades more often because we have 30 back at base, it feels like. I mean, mind you, it's a lot of money we could utilize in the future. But it's also one of those things where it's just sitting around going to waste, collecting dust. I'm trying to take my mindset of, like, if it's not being used, then why keep it on you? Which is a mindset that I recently came across. Well, not recently came across, but have, like, really started to dive into in my real life mindset. So, like, what'll end up happening is I'll have something that I've had for 5 years. I've not done anything with it, so I either throw it out if it's to be thrown out. I donate it if it's something that can be donated, or sell it if I could make a profit off of it. So on and so forth kind of a situation, right? Well, fashionable glasses, is that charisma? It is charisma. I like it. Anyways, as I was saying, that's been my mindset in real life for quite some time, and I'm trying to also utilize that in gaming senses as well. But as you probably know from my playthrough of Skyrim, I have a little bit of a problem when it comes to not hoarding every little thing that I can possibly hoard, you know? Like, if I can collect it, and it can be of some use, I will collect it. This game's a little bit easier to do that with due to the fact that junk and stuff like that is utilized to build random things, be it with the DLCs, ammo, or without the DLCs, settlement, upgrades, and stuff like that. Dog meat's pretty fast. Goes from my left to my right in the blink of an eye, it feels like. We've already cleared out that police station, I believe. Unless this is a different police station. The lag spikes are a little worrisome. Maybe I died when I was clearing it out. That's why I didn't have as many telephones as I thought I should have had. The ceramic. Mind you, like I said, I could pick up shipments.
Message to Robert Cooper. You did good, Bobby. The wife and girl won't be saying anything. No worries. Hell, once those fat life insurance checks start rolling in, Mrs. Montrano will wish her fat slob of a husband had eaten that bullet 5 years ago. As for what happens next, up to you. Beach, sub shop, car yard, doesn't matter where he ends up, I don't give a shit. I just want him in the ground. So, as long as Johnny Sr. never finds out what happened to his little meatball, we're set. Eddie Winter, signing off.
I always did find that some of the dumbest shit, because, like, you watch all those criminal shows and stuff like that, or if you don't watch those criminal shows, one of the things that ends up happening is individuals always, it feels like, talk about the thing that they've done. And that's how they inevitably end up getting caught. And that's always something that just boggles my mind, of like, you've committed a crime, you've legit potentially gotten away with it, and the first thing you do is admit this to somebody, anybody? Not the smartest thing to do. Well, aside from committing the crime in the first place, that's like the dumbest shit ever. I'm a type of individual that very much enjoys my freedom, so I would not commit any sort of dumbass crime. But it just boggles my mind that people that do, whatever it be, a robbery, a theft, whatever, they brag about it, they talk about it. They just can't help themselves. I guess because it's a human's instinct to be a social butterfly. And for some odd reason, they feel if they talk about their things that they've gotten away with, they'll be higher up in the hierarchy of social ladders than another individual. Oh, hell yeah. I want that just for the modifications on it. Got a lot of lag spikes in the city region, which is both annoying and worrying at the same time. Annoying because of the fact that there's lag spikes occurring, and worrying because the lag spikes could insinuate enemies spawning in or something of a similar mindset. Shit. Holy shit! Those dogs.
Thanks for saving me, friend.
You're welcome.
Take this. Yes?
Okay, so that was like a random encounter mixed alongside the fight that we normally have with the feral ghouls. We almost died. I think one of the only things that saved us just so happened to be that metal armor that we're wearing, because we currently have 35 extra defense. Will you let me stim pack my damn dog, please? Thank you. Let's heal ourselves up before we get into another fight, which I'm pretty sure we're like 2 seconds away from another fight. I mean, the best part about this is we could... Yeah, nope. That's the best 308 that we could currently have. Like, literally, this is actually the best 308 we could have. $66. $69. Compensator's better for range. Muzzle brake is just... Calibrated, powerful. Muzzle brake. Infection. We have infection. Oh god. Because of the dogs hitting us. Well, we're taking 20% more damage and periodic damage, so that means we do have to hit the antibiotics regardless of what we feel like we should do. I should have a long finned barrel on me. I hate when that happens. Oh, it's a pipe bolt action. Whatever. More 10mm ammo always goes a long way. So because we did that random encounter, I'm pretty sure we missed out on the Mechanists' soldiers, which is more than fine with me. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to pop... Where is it? Mute. To get rid of the radiation. That was probably a little bit of a waste, but at the same time, I can't really bring myself to be bothered by that waste because of how often we can get ourselves more mutant hound meat. Aside from literally having cages set up to do so, we come across super mutants frequently enough with mute hounds. Or mutant hounds, however you want to word it. Lots of hub flowers we can utilize in the future. I always love finding random pieces of loot like that inside of an animal, because it makes it like they ate that more than likely, or whatever it was. But it's always funny to think about like the deer having themselves a cup of coffee instead of eating the coffee cup itself, like it was in their inventory. The lag spikes we're coming across are a little bit worrying. We're gonna bypass this again because this is a forged and I don't want to deal with the forged right now. So we're gonna stick to the main road. Oh no, not a rad storm, really? Go across the bridge instead of the water. What are you doing?
Please. I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, sure.
Could you spare any water?
Of course.
Oh. Thank you. I'm just gonna rest here a bit more until I get my strength back.
Alright. I mean, we're very close to Dunwich. So we might as well go the distance. I'll only keep the 45 caliber, I think. Unless we wanted to do the 10 millimeter. What's doing more damage, the 10 millimeter or the 45? 42. 60. We'll take the 10 millimeter then. Oh shit, that's with double damage too, by the way. That sounded like power armor. Oh shit. You can play at that game, bitch. I can miss mine though. That hurt. We took 3 hits and we're almost dead. I'll have to heal my companion in a moment. Oh, I remember Dunwich Boars. Burrows or whatever it's called. Shoot 2 grenades at me. Well, I don't think it's a she actually, I think it's a he. Still a bitch. Regardless of if it's male or female. Alright, we need a little bit more range, I think. 66? That was my arm, damn it. I missed. Damn it, they move at the most inopportune time. That's interesting. That's the first time I think I've ever seen an enemy pick up another person's gun and use and like go to use it like that. Wow. Stop moving, please.
Show your face! Come on! I dare you!
Felt a little ridiculous there. There's a legendary raider right there. I'm dead. Ow. The damage resistance would go a long way. Assholes. I'm surrounded by assholes. Get to caution, please. There we go. Nighttime would have been better to do this. Fuck. We're gonna stay in this bush for a few moments. Collect ourselves. Stay at these rocks because the rocks seem to be the safest place for us to be right now. We're hidden again. Well, I knew the grenade was gonna get me eventually. Should have saved it before Dunwich. Oh well. Not that big a deal. Maybe going at it at night now would be better. Maybe without dog meat. Yeah, I think we're gonna tell dog meat to stay in Sanctuary. And then we are going to hit Dunwich on our lonesome. Yeah, the main reason that I may... I'm so annoyed right now. Anyways, the main reason that I may not go as long as I did yesterday is because I'm fucking have a headache. Dog meat, you can stay behind.
Hey. Wait there.
No.
Come on.
Damn it. Just fucking stop moving.
How you doing, buddy? Why don't you wait at home, boy?
Sanctuary. Come on, game, don't be hitching like this.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new
They
to
have
me.
150 caliber rounds. Can turn that into a silent 50 caliber. It would be doing over double damage, right?
Systems will endure these rugged conditions.
Probably drop the 10mm, I guess.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Yeah, doesn't seem that way. If there's any other bolt action stuff here. What about here? Any bolt action here?
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
That's the question. Do we go to 50 cal? Or do we stick to 308? I think we go to 50 cal here. We need to go back to Abernathy and set that up if that's what I need to do. So that's what we're going to do. Go to Abernathy, set that up like we did last time. We lost about 30 minutes of progress, if not more than that, unfortunately. We have a heavy-hitting weapon now that we could utilize, which we will. I might end up going back to sleep for several hours in order to get ourselves up to snuff regarding nighttime. Because it is currently 3 a.m. and rolling around. We'll set this up. That'll probably take us 10-15 minutes or so. Then we'll move on to the next thing. The next thing being... Oh, shit. The next thing being Dunwich. I don't have to waste the resources.
What's going on?
Seems to be growing well.
Okay.
No, that's not what I want to do. How much coin do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pretty sure there's 6 melons here. Actually, I have a better idea.
Got it.
Sure.
Whatever. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Hold on.
You'll keep your eyes off my daughter if you know what's good for you.
Need something?
Sunshine to Abernathy or from Abernathy to Sunshine? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Never mind.
What's going on?
No, I was just keeping track of you all. We're trying to keep track of you all. In fact, you know what? Let's go to Red Rocket. There should be 5 individuals over here. I'm taking into account the fact that I do have 3 individuals going towards settlement stuff. We'll drop off all the junk that we've just picked up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that would be the case, then that would be 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. All right. That's hilarious. We just need razor grain and corn and carrots. Razor grain, corn, carrots, right? That is absolutely hilarious.
Got it. Sure.
So that should be
Sure.
there we go. Three more things of corn. Whatever.
Seems to be growing well.
It's half as much food, basically, is what's getting produced. Instead of 48 or whatever, it'll be 25, no, 24. Alright. That's relatively set up for the time being. I want to pick up some more stuff, more corn and stuff like that, because we're just going to go to our settlements that we currently have and set them up properly, or as properly as we can. I did set that up again, right? I did. So angry.
Crops been growing pretty good lately.
Should have enough melon, should have enough Razor grain now and corn. Mut fruit, maybe not.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Hello, Mr. Unassigned. Alright, we have a ridiculous amount of stuff on hand right now. I might tell that dude to go to the general store and buy some stuff up there.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
Let's see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Beer, bourbon, dirty water, fancy lag, gourd. Yeah, these are not what I expected.
Okay.
I need to get my glasses again. Shit. I don't even remember how to get them, where I need to go to get them. Somewhere around Wildwood, I think. God, I hope somewhere around Wildwood. For the extra charisma.
Having a problem letting go.
Less a problem let him go and more a problem with not having enough money in my pocket right now. Because what I'm about to do is going to seem a little bit ridiculous, but I need it to establish the settlements that I want to establish. It's also a good excuse to make sure we get a level up by building as much as we possibly can in a short amount of time. So, like, we've already established this place as a decent enough settlement, right? Abernathy set up. Sunshine Tidings we need to set up. Starlight we need to set up. Ten Pennies, Outpost, Covenant, and the Boathouse we need to set up. We can set people from the Outpost to other locations. I'm also going to sell to all these individuals as well. Try and make as much profit as possible.
I'm sure I have something you need.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I've got. You want to do some trading?
That should give us the best bang for our buck.
I've got a few minutes.
Let me know what you'd like.
I'm probably not going to buy this much shit, like the copper. We probably don't really need, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. I can still make a profit. Maybe some armor as well we could sell. Yeah, we'll sell all the duplicates we currently have with us right now. And then we'll go from that point forward. We're gonna take some damage, I think, but we'll be fine. We need to make sure we save it after we collect our fancy goggles.
Yeah?
Hi.
Looking to buy?
No, actually
Sure.
looking to sell.
Let's take a look.
Great.
And we've made a profit.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
That's good to hear. Hello?
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Raiders thought we were easy pickings. We showed them different.
Excuse me.
You want to do some trading?
Don't need anything.
Whatever you want.
Really?
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Yeah.
Really? Whatever.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
That's kind of
Taught
annoying.
those Raiders a lesson. We'll teach them again if they come back.
Wonder why that's happened. Need to drop off all this bullshit now. You know what? Actually, all right. I'll take that.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Yeah, it's a shame you're not a farmer then, isn't it? Mud fruits are good over at Abernathy. The razor grain needs to be done at Abernathy. But I think I'll focus more on establishing stuff at Starlight and Sunshine. We can move people from Covenant to here, and then the outpost to 10 pennies, to the boathouse, and so on and so forth. We need to set somebody from 10 pennies to the Starlight Drive-In. Or vice versa. Starlight, I think we want to set... Starlight to 10 pennies and Starlight to Covenant. And then the outpost to 10 pennies and the boathouse to Covenant, or Covenant to the boathouse. Probably Covenant to the boathouse because there's not that much room in Covenant. I love when you randomly see somebody walking all the way over here when like they really do not need to be walking all the way over here. Hopefully this isn't going to cause people to fall and hurt themselves. 3 more pieces of corn. We have the carrots, we have the mut fruit, we have the corn now. We have the melons, and we have the gourd. We also have the tato. The only thing we're missing is the razor grain. All right. Now, we have 10 water. You're assigned to that. 18, 18.
Okay.
So this should stop at 24. Is that enough? Is that everybody? Yeah, it should be everybody. Yep. Those unassigned settlers, I think we're fine with for the time being.
Easy living, this ain't.
Yeah?
Seems to be growing well.
Make sure everything's situated. Yeah, it's at 24. I'm not... It'd be at 23 if it was 23.5 or whatever. Okay. Let's sort out Abernathy Farm as well. The reason I'm doing this is because these are going to be the main producers of where I'm going to get most of my money from, right? So, like, most of my currency is coming from farming. Mut fruit, so on and so forth. Mind you, I sold a handful of grenades and made a ridiculous amount of money as well, which... pretty damn good if I do say so myself.
Yeah?
I need to make sure I set this up properly as well. We're at 3, right? Yeah, we're at 3, so... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, razor grain is done. Potato are done. Mud fruit is done. Corn is done. Carrots are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Is that everything?
You're right, sweetheart.
36 food is 6. I don't think we have enough people here. Yeah, we need one more person to set it up, I think. Because another 6 is... No, we need 2 more people, actually. Alright, that's fine.
Seems to be growing well.
What's going on?
Need something?
Yeah, whatever. Alright. Now, we could go to Sunshine. I don't want to go to Starlight. Sunshine, then Starlight, I suppose. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but we'll establish it and go from there. Not sure exactly what I can do with wild mud fruit aside from selling it for a bit of money. Yeah, that's what's always funny to me too. The fact that like that cooler and stuff like that doesn't refresh, but other pieces of loot will. That utility protectron is something that I didn't bring forth because it killed me last time, now that I'm remembering that. Give me the cans, I always want cans. Ceramic, tin. 50 caliber, 10 millimeter. Pretty sure I picked that up already once before. If this is refreshed then, that should mean... Nope, the duffel bag has not refreshed. What about hair? Oh. I don't know if I don't think the safe has refreshed. I think we just never unlocked it.
Nice.
Let me make sure I get that pre-war money because it's more valuable as a thing than it is a cloth. More value to sell it than it is to keep as a cloth, is what I meant to say. Alright, this hasn't refreshed, unfortunately. Looks like you shot yourself in the head. Interesting. Or you guys shot each other. Oh, you guys shot each other. That's at least what I'm gonna assume happened. This, I think, might have refreshed, but I don't know. Going around looting what I can, and then going from there. Need to go across that bridge up there. I am getting a little bit of experience every time I place down a resource. So, in the long run, it'll help us. It just kind of feels like a waste of time to be doing this right now. But I'm gonna waste that time efficiently, I guess I could say. Because I'm a little bit disappointed with how that fight ended, how I died to that grenade. When every other grenade didn't kill me because I was on the move. I guess I should have moved instead of stayed there. I had made the assumption that I would have been fine, the grenade would have fell over, but I guess I was too close, regardless of how my assumption went. I need to set up defenses. I want 15 at the very least. We have 12 water, 18 food, and 5 people. I'm gonna hit this bell.
I'm new around here.
That's nice. I do not care right now. I'm going to scrap this guard tower. You should have an established thing right there. You do not. Well, you get that now. Congratulations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tato, corn, carrot, razor grain, mut fruit. What am I missing? Yep. Gourd melon. Gordon melon is what I'm missing. At least I think that's what I'm missing. These haven't refreshed yet, and I've not been here for quite some time, so screw it, we're just gonna drop potato flowers. Do I even want the melons? Not really. Well, we have the 18 food. So, if we have 12 of those, that's 6. That's 12. And this is 24. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 6. Yeah, that matches. Happiness is going up, so that means we should get more people coming in soon enough. We have 8 beds, 5 people. Slapping a couple more beds, I think, because we have stuff that's established now. Yeah! 12 beds should be good enough for now. Might be a little bit overkill, but I think we'll be fine. So we're pretty much done with the Sunshine Tidings Company. Now we just need to... I guess we can go to Drumline, go to Starlight, go to the landfill and the Bedford Station, and then go from there. The Drumline Diner, I guess, to sell some shit that we have gotten. Like weapons that we're not going to utilize and stuff like that. Oh. Hey. Nice. Nice. Probably would have been a similar kill had we not used 50 caliber. But I'm okay with this. Knuckles. I mean, in an emergency situation, we can pop those on to sprint away because we're taking less damage while we're sprinting or blocking. So, 15% less damage could be really useful now that I'm thinking about it. In an emergency situation, a grenade's by us, something like that. Yeah, I'll take it. Pretty sure there's an area in Walden Pond that we can clear out. What's our weight right now? Yeah, let's check it. Might as well. We're gonna sell some shit off anyway, so we might as well make some kind of a profit, you know?
Sweet.
All right. Idiot.
Won't be able to pick this.
I remember possibly picking up a key. Or that there's an area we can get to that will allow us to get there without a master skill in lockpicking. For that, let's talk to this chems dealer.
Hey there.
Hey, man. You need some chems? Let's see what you got. This is all I've got.
A dick doll. You don't got it with you, man. And I can only sell you my own stuff. I mean... that's a shame and a half, but whatever. So we can't clear out Walden Pond yet, because we don't have a master level in lockpicking, unfortunately. Not that big of a deal, though. Eventually we'll be able to get master level locks and master level other things. I don't know how many levels we're going to get. I doubt we're going to get a bunch of levels for doing this build that we're about to do, because we do need some sort of housing unit for... Ooh, hello. Housing unit for the, whatchamacallits. The settlers that are going to show up as soon as we set up a recruitment beacon and all that. That's not exactly what I was anticipating, but you know what? It works. I want another legendary creature. Or legendary individual that I have to go up against. You know, I was disappointed when it said Knuckles, but now that I think about it, that 50% damage reduction is going to come in handy.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy. You did good. Now, let's talk.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
I got stuff.
Alright. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this.
I got a store to run here. You gonna buy?
Eh.
Let's see what you got.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
That might be one of the better ones we could buy, but I'm not going to spend that money, I don't think, on that. That's a lot for deal, but I'm almost tempted to buy it regardless. Can I make that much back? I sincerely doubt it. I need to sell all of my stuff there. I mean, I could sell some melons, but I kind of don't want to do that. Oh, that's half the price of a regular mutt fruit, isn't it? A wild one's worth 4. And no, it's 4. I thought it was 8. Oh, it's because she's pissed off at us. That's why she doesn't... Yeah, never mind. It's half price from her. Fuck it. I'll make a profit off of her and then go from there. Not too concerned at all. Painted metal helmet, insulated, and this bad boy. I'm glad they don't actually have it to where caps weigh anything. That would be such a shitty thing to deal with.
Don't think I can pick this.
Not yet, anyways. That's a shame. Alright, now we should be able to build this properly. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over to resources. We're going to go to miscellaneous. We're going to plop ourselves down a scavenging station right here. We're going to plop down a bell right here. We're going to plop down a power unit, miscellaneous, radio beacon. Actually, I kind of want to build it on the tippy top up there. In that case, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to structures, wood, stairs. Could do scaffolding, but that might be too much of a waste. I mean, it probably doesn't matter doing this, in all honesty. This is more just for me than it. Don't do that, dumbass. But yeah, this is more for me than anything. Just for shits and giggles, basically. How do I scrap? R, dumbass. As a result, we're gonna put power, and we're gonna go to here, and then we're gonna place this bad boy right there. And then we're going to place that here. Alright, so the settlement beacon has been established. We have 2 beds up here. We have no water, we have no food, but it's green because it's taken from all the other settlements. So that's why having a little bit of excess foods goes a long way, because if you have 48 things of food and you only have a total of 50 people, that means you just need 2 more food as long as they're all connected. We now have a second person who's just showed up. We can utilize that individual at a farm. The only thing is I don't know where I want to put said farm. Kind of need to put it over there because that's like the most we can utilize the land. So let's go for it then. Do I want to do a series of 12? I mean, the carrots I kind of have to keep. Maybe not all of them. I can't scrap it, unfortunately. I can store it, but that would be just annoying. All right. That gourd's kind of going to be hidden a little bit. Whatever. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have to add another person because if it's half, that's a 6, and 6 can be one person. And this right here is a half a person, and that's another half a person, and this is another full person. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do 6 more mutt fruit. No, we could do 3 more mutt fruit because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. All right. So that's established there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need 5 people to deal with that. That's good enough for me. Now we need defensive lines, and if I'm not mistaken, our defensive lines can go here. Fuel, circuitry, gear, and oil. All right. How much is it? No, don't move you. Enter command. Scavenge station. Perfect. Now, happiness will go up there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we go back to Sanctuary. We're gonna drop our shit off there. We're gonna come all the way back here, and then we're going to finish building the housing units. We need enough housing units for 12 people total. So we need 10 miniature housing units or 1 big one. I think we'll go with 10 small ones. All we really need to place there is like a chair and a bed. Chair, bed, maybe a locker. Nothing to be too freaked out about. Then we'll come back here, do that. And try and get our sunglasses again. After that, we'll probably save it and wrap up for the evening, because it'll be about 4 hours when we're done. I think it's almost been a full 24-hour period. We are dehydrating right now. . have a little bit of radiation, but I'm not too concerned about it at all. Obviously, it's like a minuscule amount of red on screen. Alright. I always open those because sometimes they're, like, held weird, and they don't spawn properly until you open them, and then it shows up and you can get them. Obviously, you can't get them until you open it anyways, but sometimes you can't tell if there are any Nuka-Cola bottles in there unless you open it up, is what I'm trying to get at. Feels good to be, like, back in the swing of things. To be able to, like, communicate how I am. Mind you, there are moments where I'm flubbing my words a little bit or pausing to try and think about what the next thing I need to be saying is. But at the same time, that's more than alright with me. At least it means I'm being more communicative than I think I have been for quite some time. Mind you, it's one of those things where it is kind of difficult to keep in mind what you want to talk about when you've already talked about everything that you need to talk about or feel like you need to talk about, and you don't have much else to add to a one-way conversation, right? Like I've said on multiple occasions, the more people that are talking in my chat, the easier it is for me to do this, to be able to talk with people, hold conversations, etc., etc. And while I am having a good time talking to myself and just playing the game and having fun, it is always easier to have a person to bounce ideas off of and stuff like that. There we go. That was annoying and weird. Trash Can Kyle! It's been a while. You got anything good for me for sale?
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna buy anything really fast from her. Like, I'm gonna wait. Nothing weapon-wise, really. Making a profit. I'm happy with that. Oh, I'm dumb. I mean, that's nothing new, but the value is at 8. I'm not making a profit of 8. At least not yet. Especially not when I don't have my stuff set up to make the most amount of profit possible. Really fast, I want to take everything here. Get rid of all that junk. Go to apparel. Put on the militia hat and the summer shorts. And then get ready to sell all the other crap that I don't have use for.
Huh?
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Always happy.
Hopper's so damn expensive. We're gonna lose quite a bit of money, I think. 3,400. Can I even get that much? That might help us a lot.
I've never lost anyone.
Kinda don't want to sell those, they're not really worth selling anyways.
Carla,
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long.
let's see what you have.
Yeah, keep your shirt.
Wow, okay. $28.06. Helmet, left, right, torso. Torso. Helmet. Left leg.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan. Answer.
Carla,
Back again? Time to do business?
let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson ensured I was well. Built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time.
Sell those 2 fusion cores. A lot of shit here I could probably sell as well.
Follow, sir.
Like I said, it's not going to be enough, but
Carla,
at least
Back
we'll have
again?
some of our
Time to do
valuables
business?
back.
let's see what you got.
I got a little bit.
A lot of 38 rounds we could potentially sell. Hey! I think I just thought of something. I'll have to see if it'll work. It is money. What is it called? Old World? No. It's gonna take me a second to find what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the old world money or whatever it's called because that'll give us a decent amount of money, I think. We can also sell anything else that's of high value. But I have no idea what's there exactly. Here, I'm gonna move this out of the way because I think that's messing me up a little bit. Kind of want to take the Deathclaw hide as well, just in case. Make purified water, a lot of purified water. And we could use that purified water to sell it, like it'll be profitable. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I'm delaying as much as I am with that conversation. I guess because I'm looking for something specifically and I cannot see it. It didn't turn into cloth already yet, right? Pre-war money. That's what it's called, pre-war money. Gold's probably going to be the highest thing that's available. Actually, the shipments. Gold watches. Fertilizer bags. Yeah, that's not that high of value. Three gold bars and
Some days are hard.
338
But even the hard days
of the other.
Back again? Time to do business?
I've got a few minutes to...
Here's what I got.
My idea worked. Made it all back and then some. And the final thing we can do is the hidden little area over here. I don't know if it's refreshed or anything like that, but we're going to check out the root cellar, come back out, and maybe make the rest of our money from Trash Can Kala. There we go.
Yes.
More pre-war money. A little bit of a shame and a half, but you know what? We're gonna make some more profit out of the ordeal. So less of a shame and a half, more of a... Hey! We finished that area. It's looted out, cleared out. We don't need to worry about it anymore. I mean, we could make ourselves go to sleep down there if we wanted to. It's a shame that that part isn't also included into the area that we live in, but whatever, the settlement. But it makes sense that it's not because it's a load screen area, or whatever it's called. So, not only did we manage to buy a bunch of shit, we also managed to actually make a profit at the end of the day. Mind you, we lost 30 gold.
Time to do business?
But
Sure.
we'd be able to buy a bunch or
Yeah.
find a bunch of gold watches and stuff like that. And there we go. Now, Starlight Drive-In, we're not done with. Another person from Abernathy Farm. We need to set the drive-in for more people.
I'll
Taught
stop
those
complaining
raiders
when
a
there's
lesson.
nothing left to complain
We'll teach
about.
them again if they come back.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company.
Can we trade a few things?
Sure.
Oh, they're like glitched out or something like that. Not that big of a deal. Oh boy, we could get a bunch of experience for taking these people out, or these individuals or whatever. I need to make like a little living area and shops. Each place I think I need to put shops down. Or things of happiness. Pages, potentially. $156 is a little bit annoying, but whatever.
Seems to be growing well.
%, 70%. I think I need more like couches and radios and stuff like that to help with happiness. Mind you, it's not one of those things that directly states, hey, this helps with happiness, but it makes sense that it would. On a side note, I also want to make like a specific type of building for the shops, because in the future, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to build like a multi-floor shop with a bar and stuff like that. We'll see though, if I want to go to that distance to make effective what I want to make effective. Like the happiness, that is. I think I can get every single sentiment up to 100% happiness eventually. The keyword in that's eventually. I'll need chairs and defenses and all kinds of shit, because I'm pretty sure the way that it goes is you need a certain number of defenses multiplied by people or something like that. Like, it's some weird number, like food plus water multiplied by people. It's not that high, but it's pretty ridiculous. Make a water purifier right here. So we have 5 power. I don't know how much that. Please switch. Oh, that was fucking dangerous. I didn't even realize I didn't have the right armor on. Holy shit. Hey, a fusion core. Love the fusion core. Alright. Producing a ridiculous amount of water. Check. We can make small shacks, just pop them down everywhere. I mean, this is me being very lazy. We want stairs, we want these stairs. Sure, why not? Put that there, and we'll put the other one over here if we need to. I mean, we could probably put these ones down instead too, yeah. Shack steps. That makes sense. Beds. Trying to think about what a good outside chair would be. One more bed should be good enough. I mean, we need more cloth, hilariously enough. All right, next. Gonna loot these places. Maybe return back to Sanctuary, save it. And then wrap up, because the Dunwich we'll be doing tomorrow. At least we made some kind of progress today, you know? Like, I was a little bit concerned that we weren't gonna be doing anything because of one reason or another. Oh, hunting rifle just laying around. Nice. Some of the floor loot seems to respawn. The dead drop didn't refresh, and I don't know if it ever will. Does it matter if I even get up there? Don't know if it does. Regardless, I want to get the fancy sunglasses, and then that's when will be saving it. I did say I was going to go to Sanctuary, but maybe I should go back to Sanctuary, drop off all my stuff, and then save it. Because I'm going to loot all the shit back at Dunwich. Or that's what my intention is anyways. I should also pick up stuff at the Starlight Drive-In. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Ooh, baby. That's a upgrade. And we got a bunch more 50 cal ammunition as well. I think we get more ammunition based on the weapon that we have with us. I need to up my luck to get more, even more ammunition. I want to have so much ammunition. It's like, oh, like, let's sell 500 rounds and we'll still have 500 rounds. Pick up the glasses, run back to Sanctuary, go from there. I always hate not being able to, heal anybody. Alright, I'm not concerned about these wild mongrels. There's a legendary one. I'll worry about that when the time comes. Hot damn! I wonder if there's a face covering that'll give us a bonus or buff of stuff. Charisma, that is. Yeah, we're gonna drop off all of our stuff back at Sanctuary. I know. Maybe we can go to the robotics disposal ground as well. Get ourselves killed. Get frustrated. Or losing out on an hour and a half now. I think. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how much time has passed. I think it has been like an hour and a half of us messing around after we died that first time to Dunwich. Dunwich is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm definitely going to have to try and take it out at night when it's dark. Maybe upgrade the amount of damage our pistol does. If we get a level. Which... we're close to level 32. We could probably get ourselves a little bit more experience if we take out the things that are in the cages. That'll give us at least like 500 experience. But I'm a little bit concerned with doing that, so what we'll do instead is, like I said, we'll drop everything off at Sanctuary. We'll then save it, then take our way to Dunwich. Oh, before I forget, we wanted to go to Starlight, pick up the rest of the loot there, and then head our way back to Sanctuary, because that way we can drop off all the excess crap that we have. I wonder if the garbage bin has refreshed. Yeah, it has. That I don't think does refresh. I almost said refuel. Almost the same difference. Want to be careful. Because I don't know if another rad scorpion was spawned. It didn't, but I didn't know if one would or not. could do some chem crafting. I don't have chemistry or anything like that, though. How much? By 30? Whatever. I will say I'm happy with how far we've come so far. Like, these areas are pretty much established. I mean, we can do some more with Sunshine Tidings, but the stuff that we have established so far, we'll save it for later. Now, all we need to do is we need to make sure we go to all these areas and pick up the produce when it's the right time. So wake up, collect everything, go to Dunwich. No, probably go to Dunwich, then come back, collect everything. Even though it's probably more efficient to collect everything now, then go to Dunwich after we save it and drop everything off. But this should give us like 30 things of mut fruit every other day, at the very least. And that'll add up real fucking fast. But yeah, earlier I was talking about how I was looking up some statistics about what games I've played that have gotten certain numbers of views. And the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of wanting to play like the Batman series and stuff like that in the future. Mind you, because I'm stuck with these games. Not that I'm stuck with these games, I can play whatever I want whenever I want to, but this is what I want to play right now, so this is what I'm playing. I think what I'm more inclined to do is wrap up with this game, like finish this up. It's gonna be a while, mind you, before we're actually ready and raring to go.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
But when we do finish this, we'll do other stuff.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. How are you doing? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll have, like, one of the Batman games as a... Nah, the Batman games that I'm thinking of need to be a primary. Honestly. I'm a little concerned that those things were moving like they were. Why are there gunners here? Only because we have a captive gunner. That's aggravating. Oh no. He's healing himself. Alright, that could have been bad. We could have died. That would have upset me very much if we did so. So what we're going to do is we are going to pop Purified Water and a ribeye steak. I don't think anybody died. That's wonderful. I'm excited to drop off all of our crap, save it, and then wrap up for the evening. Yesterday, okay, how do I word this? Yesterday, I had planned for today to play this and then go over to Apex Legend, but headache, so I'm not gonna force myself to do that. Tomorrow, which is Thursday, I think we'll play Neo. We'll see though. We'll find out. I think I'm gonna stick with this for a while. Like I said, I'm debating whether or not I want to continue to play this. We're still good there. Melees? Automatic. Okay. Bunch of fusion cells. That's awesome. I'm gonna put away half of my, or that much. That'll be fine. We'll use the 50 cal and the 45 a little bit more than we are. I mean, mind you, we have a lot of 45 ammunition, so we can use the 45 more than either or. I'll put away a handful of these as well. Screw it, I'll throw those in there. I think I want to have Ada come with us.
Ada.
Would you like me to go with you?
We're gonna take more damage.
Time to hit the road.
Wonderful.
Which will probably get us killed a little bit more often. And we can carry less. However, we can now store a lot more stuff with Ada. Speaking of storing stuff with Ada, let's make sure there's nothing with her right now.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help.
Okay, good.
If I can. I've never lost anyone. These are for you.
Silver bowl, microscope. Before I forget, we can check out. I mean, we really don't have a way to upgrade her. I mean, we do, but at the same time, I don't really care too much about that. Shit.
It's always fascinating watching you create.
Powerful automatic is the best we can have, right? Yeah, unless we went for 45 caliber and then it's doing less damage because it's a single shot. I'd really like to know who keeps popping up with fusion cores. I mean, we won't need this many. And there's a chance we could pick up some while we go out and about, but I want to make sure I'm good to go. that was fun. I had myself a blast and a half, and I hope you all did as well. Tomorrow, I don't anticipate I'll be having a headache. I'm actually more inclined to believe that I'll be ready and raring to go for the full 6 hours, if not a little bit longer. I'm probably going to be playing Neo tomorrow, and then Apex Legends. We'll see, though. I will say one of the other things is I'm probably going to try and figure out what other games I want to be playing in the future. I would like to set up a, what's it called? Set up a system, I suppose? Or maybe a schedule of when I play certain games. Depending on what's free tomorrow on Epic, maybe I'll play that instead of Neo. And maybe next week I'll just focus on Neo and do Fallout every other week or something like that. I'll figure it out as I go along. We'll see tomorrow what I'm playing. Regardless of all that, for those of you that are new to the kingdom, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel before you head on out and help get more eyes on the kingdom by leaving a like on the video and commenting to help out with the algorithm. And utilize the links in the description below. Either all my links or streamer links, it doesn't matter whichever you prefer, to catch me and help support me on all of my other associated sites, including but not limited to Twitch, where you can follow me over there and catch me when I go live at 8 p.m. EST, EDT every weekday. With all that said and done, however, that is going to be it for me for the time being. So until next time, take care and have a good one. This is King Tombs, 456, signing out. Bye-bye.